What's going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today we're going to talk to you about NIO. I want to give you an overview of some of the data points, what shorts did, as well as what some of the options are signaling is coming next. Before we get into any of that, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. Starting off, NIO had a phenomenal day. Did go up 11.65%. A lot of good volume. So 115.98 million shares being traded. 55.1 is the average. So you did see a lot of buying happening on the secondary market. So based on the bid, the ask, and the selling price, majority were buys. So that's definitely a nice change of events. Aside from that, no actual news associated to NIO today, no SEC filings, nothing like that. Rather, what came out from China and how they're really trying to, I guess, get them out of the rut that they're in. So they're really wanting to stimulate the market, and that is going to equate to a lot of money for Chinese companies, EVs, everyone and their dogs. So yeah, everything related to China for the most part went up. NIO did have kind of a little bit more of an additional boost, once again, only because people are seeing NIO for the fair value it is. And just based on, for instance, the latest Morningstar report, it does show roughly around $8 being the fair market value. Technicals for NIO are looking A-okay. So in reality, yeah, NIO is primed and ready for a further breakout. Even in my video yesterday, I did kind of talk on how there was some very abnormal $6 options that was being purchased, insinuating people were anticipating for it to be $6 plus. And now, today, there was also some abnormal transactions I want to go over in a second, but shorts. So 2 times per month, the NASDAQ does disclose the true amount of shares being shorted. So that did happen yesterday. So it was disclosed yesterday. So as of September the 12th, which mind you is delayed, there was 163.81 million shares. So between August the 29th and September the 12th, it went down a considerable amount, almost 16%. So shorts did return a little bit more than what was previously thought of. So today it does show that there was 24.88 million shares returned. 12.06% of the free float is being shorted, and that works to be 161.1 million shares overall are being shorted. I swear NIO is never going to make my top 5 list because shorts are returning a hell of a lot. And other companies such as Lucid, they're getting really fucked over, pardon my French, because shorts just keep on doubling down. So with shorts returning this amount, it is a very clear indication that there's a lot more upside coming. So this is very, very impressive. But looking at the options, a lot of money was getting into NIO through options. 15 million in calls, 2.46 million in puts. This one stands out. So there was almost $2 million just between 9:05 and 9:10. And if we kind of click this and just organize it based on premiums, this is what I was talking about. So you do see a lot of $10 calls that was purchased with basically January 17th, 2025 as the expiry date. So very good stuff in that regard, similar to yesterday's. There was a lot of $6 ones. And on a side note, these are multi-leg ones. Just be aware of that. So there's kind of a neutral component to it. So yeah, honestly, it's a very interesting play. Same as yesterday, so big money knows something because having 935,000 in one transaction, 220 in the other, various $39,000 transactions, that's not retail. That is big money, hedging that there is going to be a lot more upside with NIO. So once again, options activity doesn't move the stock price. It is just merely a sentiment, but the sentiment is very, very positive. And of the call options that are being purchased, you do see a consensus for it to be, and actually my apologies, that is NIO, or sorry, SoFi. This is NIO right here. There's a consensus for it to be above roughly around $7 or $6.50 to $7 by even this week. So yeah, a lot of people are anticipating a massive breakout based on the technicals, with it closing at $5.94. It is trading between this R2 and this R3. So in comparison to a lot of other EVs and growth stocks, NIO is, yeah, they're kicking ass, taking names. They're doing absolutely phenomenal. So 577 is a strong support that you'll want to watch for in the coming days. Then 605 is going to be that next strong resistance / target. And just to quickly pop over to IBKR, I want to give you a quick overview of this. So It does have a pivot point of $4.89. So for as long as it is above that, it is anticipated to get between that kind of high sixes and low sevens. So that is anticipated in the short term. Like I said, based on the options activity, it is insinuating a little bit further of a upside. Again, I think that was January 2025 expiry dates. So yeah, big things are coming. No new analyst ratings. Actually, my apologies. It actually just snuck in. So one done today, $8 price target, JP Morgan, Nick, who has a 41% success rating. I swear I actually just checked this right before I did the video and nothing showed up. So yeah, there is a new one today. So analysts are looking a little bit more optimistic on NIO. One thing though, a lot of these are dragging down the consensus, a lot of these subpar ratings. So in reality, $5.97 is the consensus among all of them, and that does represent a 0.51% upside. But I'm pretty sure everyone and their dog knows that NIO is going to really go up significantly higher than that. But aside from that, looking on the actual chart, it finally, after almost like a week and a half, 2 weeks of kind of flirting with that 200-day moving average, it just said F you, and it's trending higher. So yeah, that's a phenomenal thing. Like I've stated in the past, you do need 2 consecutive days to really signal a trend. So tomorrow is going to be a very big day for NIO based on the technicals, but in reality, I can't see it pulling back to that 530 range tomorrow. There might be some profit taking and whatever else, but I think generally that point right here of 577 should hold. We'll just have to, again, wait and see. You also see a starting of a bullish deviation, white line above the red, and plus it is at 77. So arguably considered overbought, but that does happen from time to time as stocks do correct itself. And honestly, based on the momentum indicator, shows number of retail investors cannot get enough of NIO. So you're seeing institutions buying NIO, retail buying NIO, tons of options activity. Shorts are kind of saying, screw this, I'm out. Yeah, this is a phenomenal day. So let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. One final thing, make sure you guys definitely take advantage of this promo. It does give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. Kick-ass deal. Link to that is in the description below and also the comments. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.